Hi, I'm Corvus, and this is a guide to Jungle Pocket. Truthfully, I think she's simple to play, but is screwed over by player incompetence. Okay, I don't actually think that way, but it certainly feels like it. For positioning, I'd heavily recommend late surging, but since it recently got a rework, I don't recommend it if you can't play it. However, if you are struggling as a late surger, end closing is also just as optimal for her, and easier to play. When anyone around Jungle Pocket spurts, you get one stack of Wild Challenger. You can visually see the charges that you collect on the right side of your stamina bar. But I wouldn't recommend getting your information from this visual specifically. With her current rework as to how you can activate Chromatic Domineer, as of right now, this visual cue isn't up to date. Opponents marked by Wild Challenger are also hit with Jungle Thrash, which slows them down and heightens their stamina usage. In addition to that, Wild Challenges cure your fatigue a little bit. To activate Chromatic Domineer, you'll need to reach the max amount of Wild Challenger stacks for that given race. 4 for mile, 5 for medium, and 6 for long. Either count or pay attention to the text that appears to the right of your fatigue bar to know which chromatic you are on. Once these conditions are fulfilled, and only after you enter the late race, the next time you spurt will be Chromatic Domineer. Now for the full race. Coming out of the gate, I'm not going to spurt right away. Jungle Pocket plays her best when she's in the middle of a crowd, so I'm going to try my best to keep up with everyone and capitalize off of their spurts. Unfortunately, me being antsy causes my own downfall. I continuously keep getting blocked, so I'm going to have to catch up with the rest of the group. Although that's not too much of a big deal. Right in front of me, I see a massive cluster of people, so I'm gonna do my best to catch up and be in the center of everyone. Right now, this is a really good position for me. There's a lot of people around me, so if someone decides to spurt, I'm guaranteed a wild stack. Right now, there's 3 people around me, so I'm going to do my best to keep pace with everyone and hopefully capitalize off of their own spurts. Alright, I'm up to 5 chromatic stacks. Luckily for me, there's people behind me. Never mind, all 3 players behind me are playing Duramente, so the chances of me getting a spurt from them are close to none, so I'm going to catch up with these 2 people up ahead. Yeah, okay, of course. In hindsight, don't hit this stamina QTE as Jungle Pocket. Instead, if you have low fatigue, and you have your wild stacks in, I'd say start your Chromatic Domineer the moment you see late race. Jungle Pocket herself has really low fatigue gain, so the chances of me running straight to the end from there was pretty high. From this point on, I'm gonna do my best not to mess up my spurt QTEs, and hit the ramp up QTE along the way as well to speed me up. Alright. Thank you everyone for watching. This was a beginner's guide to Jungle Pocket. Hope it helped.